Demon Wolf, Chapter 1, A Knotful Soul. In Pointville, a white-coated, blue-eyed, brown and black-maned Pegasus with a cross necklace walks into town smiling. "Hi, how are you?" he says. "Fine, thanks," Merritt says. "Happy to," the Pegasus says. A boom goes out. The Pegasus is tackled to the ground. He looks up to see a pink, green-eyed mare looking down at him smiling. "Hi, you're new, aren't you? My name is Pinkie Pie, and I just like to meet new ponies. Oh, I'm going to throw you just a huge welcome to Bunville party, and we'll have cake and games and—" The Pegasus stops her with his hoof. "Thank you for the welcome, but I would like to explore the town before it turns night," he says. Explore? I'll give you the complete tour," Pinkie Pie says and grabs his hoof. "Well, wait," he says. "Come on," she says, and zings off with him. "Whoa," he says. Hours later, and I saw a Ponyville," she says. Thank you," he says. "No problem. I love to help friends," she says. "Friends," he says. "Mm-hmm," she says, smiling and nodding. "Oh, by the way, what's your name?" she says. "Oh, it's Fuyu no Yuki." Fuyu no Yuki says. "Well, it's nice to meet you, Fuyu," she says, and hops off. "You too, Pinkie Pie." "What a strange mare," he says, and walks off. At a house close to Twilight's house, Fuyu walks up to it and unlocks the door and steps into it. "Hello," a voice says. Fuyu turns around to see Twilight standing behind him. "Hi," he says, smiling. "My name is Twilight Sparkle, and I just wanted to welcome you to Ponyville," she says. "Well, I'm honored, Princess Twilight. Thank you so much. Care to come in? I'll fix you some tea," he says. "Oh, sure. Thank you," she says, and walks in, closing the door behind her. "Have a seat anywhere, Princess Twilight. I'll bring your tea to you when it's finished," Fuyu says. Alright. Thank you, Fuyu," she says, and sits down. "Happy to," he says, smiling, and walks into the kitchen. A few minutes later, he walks out of the kitchen and gives her tea to her. "Thank you," she says. "Please stop that. You don't have to worry so much. You've always said thank you enough times," Fuyu says. "Okay, sorry," Twilight says. Fuyu sits down with his tea and takes a sip. "So what brought you to Ponyville?" Twilight says. "I'm looking for the master to protect," Fuyu says. "I see. Where did you get the necklace?" Twilight says. "I was born with it. It is a part of me," Fuyu says. "Wow. It's pretty," Twilight says. "Yes, I suppose in this form it is," Fuyu says. "This form?" Twilight says. "Yes, you see, Princess Twilight, I'm a..." A boom goes out. Ponies in armor burst into the house. "Secure the princess!" one says, and others surround Twilight. "What is going on here?" Twilight says. "They're here because..." Fuyu says. "Quiet, demon!" A pony in white armor says. "Demon?" Twilight says. "You'll come with us, demon," the pony says. "As you wish," Fuyu says. "Restrain him!" the pony says. "But he hasn't done anything," Twilight says. "Princess, he's a demon. We've heard about him. He's very tricky and good at what he does. He wanted your soul. It's the only reason why he would invite you into his home," the pony says. "No, he didn't even try to do anything. He made me some tea and even sat far away, and all we did was talk," Twilight says. "We're ready to go, sir," Pony in black armor says. "Good. We will talk about this further with Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, Princess Twilight." "Let's move out," the pony says. At the castle, Fuyu is brought in front of the princesses. Twilight says beside Celestia. "Remove the muzzle," Celestia says. "Yes, Princess," a pony says, and removes the muzzle. "Thank you, sir. That was hurting my mouth like crazy," Fuyu says. "What's your name, demon?" Celestia says. "Fuyu no Yuki," Fuyu says. "Your real name, demon," Celestia says. "Real name?" Twilight says. "Very well, then. It's..." His coat turns dark red, and gray fur on his legs are soft just above his knees, and his wings change into demon wings, and his mane turns black and gray, and black horns appear on his head, and and a unicorn horn. His eyes change into light orange demon eyes, his teeth sharpen, and his cross necklace turns into a satanic pentagram necklace. Twice eyes are wide. Ani Yurufu. Ani Yurufu says, Demon Wolf. Luna says, Ani Yurufu looks at her. You figured out my name. Whoever figures out my name has the choice to become my master. I'll do anything you say and protect you with my life. All you have to do is say I accept. Ani Yurufu says, Don't, sister. Satya says, I accept. Luna says. A boom goes out as Ani breaks the restraints. He bows to Luna. Then I am yours to command, my master. Ani Yurufu says, Sister! Satya says, Princess Luna. Twilight says, Then I command you to only use your powers for good. Luna says, As you wish, master. The contract is sealed. Ani Yurufu says, A wolf head inside a satanic pentagram appears on Luna's neck. Finally, a worthy soul. Ani Yurufu says, What is this mark? Luna says, Oh, sister. Satya says, Princess Luna, your soul belongs to me when you die. Ani Yurufu says and laughs. So only Isaponi figures out your name, which means, Twilight says, Yes, Princess Twilight, I was only talking to you, not trying to get your soul. Ani Yurufu says, Luna's eyes are wide, and she's shaking from fear. Until then, you can command me to do anything. So whatever wishes do you have my master? Ani Yurufu says, Give me some place where I can be alone. Luna says, As you wish, my master. Ani Yurufu says, and in a flash has Luna in his hooves, and then they're both gone. Princess Luna's soul? Agar says. My sister. Satya says. A tear goes down her cheek. Princess Luna. Twilight says. End of chapter 1. Demon Wolf, chapter 2. Hell versus Demon. A vast field in the dark of the night, Ani and Luna walk beside each other. So, when I die, you will consume my soul, Luna says. That is correct, my master, Ani says. So, you do anything I say and be my complete servant until I die, and in exchange for that, you give my soul when I die, Luna says. Ani nods. Correct, my lady. I will also never lie to you because I couldn't care less about sparing your feelings. You always get truth from me, my master, Ani says. Loyalty, truth, protection, and complete obedience. And all it costs is my soul. Okay then, I completely accept this. You are my head guard. That means you tell the other guards what to do, Luna says. Believe me, my lady, I'm all you'll need. You will live your full life with me as your protector, Ani says. That form that you can take, for you know Yuki, where did that come from? Luna says. Ani smiles. Well, I'm sure you've noticed the cross necklace that was around my neck. Ani says. Yes, I did. Luna says. Ani sniffs the air. We should go, my lady, he says. Why? Luna says. But other ponies surround them. They all smile at Luna. Where did they come from? Luna says. Other ponies surround them. They all smile at Luna. Other demons, my lady, Ani says. Oh. Luna says. Whatever you do, my lady, don't show that you can figure out their names. Ani thinks. Okay, wait. How can I hear you? Luna thinks. It's part of the contract. We are connected till death, so our minds can hear one another, my lady. Ani thinks. Oh, Okay, Luna thanks. So I'll get you out of here, my lady, but you must order it first because you ordered me to bring you here. Ani thanks. I order you to get me back to the castle. Luna thanks. Yes, my lady. Ani thanks, and in one swift motion grabs Luna and disappears. A black-coated, green-eyed, dark purple, and dark red-maned unicorn smiles. It looks like Ani got a new master, he says. They all smile. At the castle, Ani Yufu sets Luna down in the throne room. I order you, Ani, to also look after my sister and Twilight and make sure they do not become vigilant to one of those demons. Luna says. Ani bows. As you wish, my lady, he says. Good. Thank you, Ani. Luna says. You're welcome, my lady. Ani says. Now I must go and watch over the night. Luna says. I will always be here, my lady. Always close to you. Ani says. I know, Ani. Luna says and walks off. Ani stands completely up and smiles. Of course you do, my lady. Ani says. The next day, a guard walks into the throne room. Princess Celestia, a unicorn is here to see you, the guard says. Very well, let him in, she says. Yes, princess, the guard says and opens the door. A black unicorn walks into the throne room. Fuyuno Yuki is asleep just outside Princess Luna's door. His eyes snap open. Hell's fire. Fuyu says and jumps up and takes off for the throne room. Hello, my princess. My name is... The unicorn says. Hell's fire. Fuyu says as he stops right beside Celestia. Ani, Yurifu, Celestia says. Demon Wolf, Hellsfire says. So you're a demon, huh? Celestia says. Correct, princess, Hellsfire says. Careful, princess. He's even more tricky than me. For you know, Yuki says. Why aren't you helping me? Celestia says. Because my lady ordered me to keep you safe from falling victim to a demon. For you know, Yuki says. Ah, you're a new master, Demon Wolf. Your soul smells so sweet and delicious. Hellsfire says. You won't touch her! For you know, Yuki says. It's hard to believe he's a demon when he's in this form. He actually looks like he cares about Luna. Celestia thinks. Please, Demon Wolf. If I wanted her, then she'd already be in my hooves. Hellsfire says. Try me, Hell! For you know, Yuki says. As you wish, Demon. Hellsfire says and takes off. Boom. For you know, Yuki punches him into the wall. Celestia looks at him with wide eyes. For you know, Yuki slowly turns into Ani Yurifu. If you want to die, Hell, then keep trying me. Ani says, with his white orange demon eyes glowing from anger. Boom. Hellsfire slowly gets out of the rubble. His dark purple demon eyes glowing. His coat turns a dark blue that's almost black. And his mane turns dark yellow and dark orange. By demon wings on his back and demon horns on his head. He smells a smile full of sharp teeth. You'll pay for that, demon. Hellsfire says. Go ahead and try, Hell. Ani says. Ani Yurifu! Luna's voice says. My lady! Ani says and moves his head to dodge Hellsfire's punch. I order you to get him out of here without destroying the castle. Luna says. Yes, my lady. Ani says and punches at Hellsfire. He catches it. He kicks Ani Yurifu into the wall. Hellsfire smiles at Luna. Hello, my sweet morsel, he says and steps towards her. Ani Yurifu punches him across the face. Hellsfire says. Ani sends his knee into Hellsfire's stomach. Hell says again. Ani kisses him across the face and out the castle, across the ground, into a house. Luna and Celestia look at Ani in surprise. Ani turns back into Fuyu no Yuki. He looks at where Hellsfire is. No one touches my lady, he says. Luna looks at him. Celestia looks back and forth from Fuyu to the rubble and smoke and debris that Hellfire is in. Fuyu no Yuki faces Luna and bows to her. Would you like for me to repair this wall, my lady? Fuyu no Yuki says. Yes. Thank you, Wani. Luna says. Happy to, my lady. Fuyu no Yuki says and gets to work on the wall in a flash. Luna watches him for a sec, then was off to her room. 2 minutes later, the wall is finished. Fuyu no Yuki puts up all the materials that he used and walks to Luna's room and lays just outside it and goes back to sleep. Hellfire slowly rises out of the debris, smoke, and rubble, his eyes glowing from even stronger from anger, and he takes off away from Candlelight, where Celestia is. I've never seen somebody fight so hard to protect Luna, Celestia thinks. End of chapter 2. And God, jeez. And that will be all for this video. So, thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening. And I'll put up the other parts of the story the same day that I put this one up. So, see you next time.